Sports with Josh Moser.
Hi everybody, we start tonight in our own backyard. Colorado Mesa hosting Adams State out on the soccer pitch. The Mavericks without a win thus far this season, and they're hoping to start off conference play with a W. So out to Walker Field we go, the Mavs looking to lean on senior captain Nick Labor. We're going to start in the 17th minute. Mavs on the attack. Great through ball to Marco Escobar, and he's going to find Stevie Palma on the outside. Watch as he gets his own rebound and then puts it in the back of the net. That's good for his first goal of the year. The Mavs take a 1-0 lead. So it would stay the same through the half. However, Mesa would squander numerous chances in the second half, this one ending in a tie after 2 overtimes, all square at 1 goal apiece. So today, a very special day for the Rockies franchise. Rookie pitcher Drew Pomeranz making his much-anticipated big league debut. Remember, he was brought over last month in that Ubaldo Jimenez trade. So out to Coors we go, the Soldiers on hand to help with the pregame ceremony, and now the 10-year anniversary of September 11th. A flyby over the stadium to help start this one off and commemorate the tragedy that our country faced a decade ago. So let's get you to the action and your first look at the rookie Pomeranz. Fresh off of an appendectomy, ready to make his debut against Cincinnati. And what a start the young 22-year-old got off to. Strikes out Drew Stubbs on 4 pitches, his mom loving it. And then more from the lefty in the second. This time it's Chris Heisey going down looking. Pomeranz 5 innings strong, 2 hits, 2 Ks, no runs in his debut. Meantime, Edinson Volquez had a no-no through 3 for the Reds, but that disappears on 1 pitch. Ty Wigginton and not scheduled to play today. Jim Tracy very happy he added him to the lineup late. Solo shot for his 15th of the year. Rocks take a 1-0 lead. And then in the 5th, it's another new face for the Rocky Mountain Pinstripers. Jordan Pacheco with a base knock up the middle. Eric Young Jr. comes around. Now a 2-0 lead for the Rockies. And that would be all they needed. Jason Hamill would get Heisey to fly out to short to end the game. Rocks get the victory 4-1 and hand Drew Pomeranz a win in his major league debut.
I'm more nervous about my first at bat than I was actually pitching. You know, I just tried to think of it as just another game. That's all it is. I mean, obviously the competition level's a little bit higher, but it's still the same game when you get down to it.
So here's a look at what's ahead for the Rockies as we now enter into the second half of September. Colorado with a day off tomorrow, then traveling to Milwaukee for a quick 2-game set against the Central Division leading Brewers. Then it's a quick flight home to DIA and back out to Coors for a 4-game homestand against the reigning world champs, the San Francisco Giants. Now, even though the Broncos don't kick off their season until tomorrow, we have to talk NFL. The National Football League beginning their regular season today on the 10-year anniversary of September 11th. Let's start in Kansas City and check in on the team the Broncos hope to dethrone as the reigning AFC West champs. The Chiefs hosting the Bills today at Arrowhead Stadium. Buffalo with a 7-0 lead in the first, and they're going to add to it here. Steve Johnson with the amazing grab and the body control. That's good for 6. The Bills would go up by 2 TDs. And then more from Buffalo in the second half. This time it's Ryan Fitzpatrick to a wide-open Scott Chandler. That made it 27-7 Buffalo. The Bills would hand the Chiefs their second worst home loss in franchise history. They roll over the AFC West champs 41-7. And now for tonight's real deal. For this, we travel to San Francisco. 49ers hosting the Seahawks. Let's pick up the action in the 4th. Seattle scoring a touchdown to cut the lead to 2, 17-19. Just watch Ted Ginn Jr. on the ensuing kickoff. Great vision, and then the bounce to get to the outside. So here we go. It's like he hits the X button, turning on the Jets, leaving Earl Thomas, the Seahawks' first rounder of last year, in the dust. 102 yards for the score for the former Ohio State standout. But hold on, we're not done yet. Less than a minute later, it's the Seahawks punting again, and Ted Ginn is going to do his best Deshaun Jackson impression against the Eagles right here. Gets the seam, and what do you know, 59 yards for the score. That would seal it for Jim Harbaugh and the 49ers. They get the win 33-17. And in sports today, nothing closer to home than this year's U.S. Open. The final Grand Slam of the year being held in Flushing, New York, approximately 12 miles from Ground Zero. Serena Williams looking to cap off her remarkable comeback here with a win. However, it was her opponent Samantha Stosur with the momentum early. This is triple set point in the first, and watch the strong forehand winner by the Aussie. She takes the first set easily, 6-2. Now to match point in the second, and Stosur just powers the inside-out forehand cross-court for the winner. She upsets Williams 2-3 and becomes the first Australian woman to win a major in the last 30 years.
So a lot going on for all the tennis lovers out there this time of year.
Yeah, and we've got more tomorrow. It's the men's singles final. Novak Djokovic, #1, against #2 Rafael Nadal, so it'll be very, very exciting.